Why do y'all have people so bothered? The second time this came out, okay, so I'm getting like with the Six of Cups, you guys could be very comfortable, okay? You're living comfortable. This is like you just somebody who's able to live a comfortable lifestyle or something, and this got somebody so bothered, okay? That you're able to live some type of comfortable lifestyle. Maybe you are taken care of, provided for. Maybe you put yourself in position with the entrepreneur card here, okay? Maybe you then put yourself in position where you can live a comfortable lifestyle, and still work or something. Or again, you're taken care of, you're a housewife, you're a stay-at-home mom or something. But I feel like you get to either do stuff out of the comfort of your home, or this is like you are, you're able to like work and make your money within the comfort of your home. You have like a remote job, or it's just like you live a comfortable lifestyle. Like you're not in like fight or flight mode, or you're not, you could still be in fight or flight mode while you comfortable, because sometimes it's just for like a period. But it's like you could just, it's like you're not like uncomfortable, or you're not like doing anything that you don't really want to do, that is uncomfortable to you. And meanwhile, maybe somebody does, and this is why like you have somebody bothered. This could be like your child's parent, your child mother, child father,
a family member,
or this could be like a mother figure, okay? Yeah, or somebody who just has like mother figure energy. They're a nurturer or something. Could be a man, but they're very nurturing, have feminine energy. But somebody doesn't like this, okay? They're bothered. Somebody's bothered by this. Some of you guys, you're able to provide your child with a comfortable lifestyle, okay? Again, I said something about stay-at-home mom, but you're just able to really be there for your kids. And with these cups, you're able to be there emotionally, okay? Mentally, you're able to be there for them in that type of way. So it's like you're able to really spend that quality time, that one-on-one time with your kids, and somebody is bothered by this, okay? And this could be another mother figure who couldn't really like bond with their kids in that type of way. They couldn't really spend quality time with their kids, or they don't make time for it, but they simply are bothered by you, because you're able to be in that position, or you make time for your kids, you spend quality time with them, okay? You spend that one-on-one time. You're not just out here like buying your kids shit and thinking like that's all you got to do as a parent, thinking that that's enough. Showing up every once in a blue moon and give them gifts. No, you're like constantly present in your kids' life. You're an active parent. Again, very present in their lives, in your kids' lives. And this is how you got people bothered. Why are people bothered by the collective? Some of y'all could live in a single family home, okay?
or this person that's bothered by you could.
And maybe some of y'all, you don't have time, but you make time. And that's all that matters, right? You at least make time. You try to fit in time to make sure you spend time with your kids. Like, even if it's not like, even if you're not like all around them 24/7, because you may gotta like a strenuous job. But to me, low-key, nothing more strenuous than my personal life, like my kids. But some people do prioritize work, which is understandable. That is still going to keep you secure at the end of the day. But again, somebody here, you are a working parent, but you at least try to make that time to fit in. Meanwhile, somebody doesn't. This is why they're bothered. But yeah, I was getting to, you can live in a single family home. You can live next. You can live in a community where the homes are very close together. It's confirmation. You could also live in a community where the houses are colorful, okay?
Or again, these are the confirmations as to who is bothered.
So this is like, because you prioritize your kids, you spend time with your kids And that is why someone is bothered, okay? And this could just be somebody who's a deadbeat, because I don't understand why you would be bothered by that. This is somebody who's a deadbeat. They could have kids themselves and they never did that, okay? Or they're not currently doing that, okay? They don't move like that, and that's why they're so bothered by you. This could be somebody who's brown skin, or they have brown skin kids that's bothered by you in this situation here. Somebody in general could be brown skin, okay, here, or they have brown skin, dark skin kids, okay, take out resident. What's going on here? Because you don't limit yourself, you don't hold yourself back, you don't keep yourself stuck. Okay, this is why people are bothered by you. It's like you can't even be tied down, you can't be tamed, okay? Meanwhile, other people are out here being controlled, okay, by, it's like it don't even matter if it's family, okay, your loved ones. It don't matter like how long you knew somebody. You don't allow people to like control you or tame you or keep you stuck, okay? And this is why people are bothered. It's like, and this could be in specifically like a family member. That's also another confirmation. I'm getting family member here. I'm getting somebody who could be brown skin on the darker side or something complexion wise. But it's like somebody is bothered because you don't let, like, first of all, nobody tie you down or tame you or control you or keep you, playing it small. Even you don't allow that, okay? And I'm getting like with the Six of Cups behind that, it's like you don't even care if they are your family member or a parent. You don't care who it is, right? Or even if it's your children, you don't allow people to like control you. And that is why people are so bothered by you. Meanwhile, they're letting people control them. Literally, they would literally let somebody get away with like tying their ass down or something. Like literally, like they wouldn't even be able to fight back. But it's like you don't play that shit. You don't play people trying to tame you and control you and dominate you even. You don't play people trying to dumb you down or make you feel less than. Okay, if anything, you will remove yourself. And your energy is like you already just come off like, don't come my way, because I can't be controlled anyway. And that's also why people are bothered. This could be like your baby mother, baby father that wants to tame you, okay? Or somebody you have kids with, or somebody who has kids, right? And it's like they could be trying to tame you. Maybe this person specifically could have one child, or this is your child's father, child's mother. But it's like they could be trying to tame you, control you. Maybe they even trapped you by trying to give you a baby. They thought it was going to stop something for you, and it didn't stop anything. That's why they're bothered. Damn, I can't even stay on the original topic. But it's like this could be in a love sense where somebody wants to control you and you can't be controlled, and that's why they're fucking bothered, okay? And then with Six of Cups behind that, again, it's giving like whoever this is, because I told you, y'all, I'm picking up family member. This could be an ex-lover. This could be your child's parent, okay? Your child's mother, child's father, somebody you currently maybe live with or used to live with, okay? Take it how it resonates, but I am getting like in a love sense. This could be somebody who's used to doing this to past partners, okay? The Six of Cups is like familiarity, okay? Or comfortability. But this person was comfortable. They were used to doing this, just say. They were used to controlling people and being able to do it, being able to get away with it. This is even like people trying to cause you to have like self-limiting beliefs about yourself. It's like none of that shit flies with you. You don't have any self-limiting beliefs. Your self-esteem is very much high. You're confident, okay? And this is like somebody used to do this though in the past to people, make them feel less than or lower than, try to lower their self-esteem, or literally try to trap them and keep them stuck or bouncing them, and even if it's like in a manipulative way. But that's why I'm using the word like tame and control. That's somebody's goal here, and they were able to get away with this in the past with people. but not with you, and that's why they're bothered. You cannot be tamed or controlled, okay? Somebody here, you could be a Scorpio. Shit, you could be a damn Leo or Virgo. You could be an air sign. You know, and somebody's bothered by this shit. I'm having a ball with this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like in this phase where I want to mix the cards. Okay, so you're gonna see me pulling like different cards, and then the cards that I do have only got like 4 decks. And my son then ripped some of the cards up, so I need some more decks or whatever. But you're gonna see me switching through because I'm having a ball with this. Like I'm really one of the people with like ADHD, bro. Like I cannot stay focused for too long, short attention span, whatever you want to call it. And I be trying to figure out what works for me so I don't always just be getting so bored, bro. I get bored so freaking fast. As I'm talking about this, the page at one.
Maybe somebody's bothered because they can't seem to keep your attention, or you know, like maybe maybe someone knows that you have this problem. Maybe you have this a similar problem. Someone can know someone specifically, or people, and it's like they're bothered though by the fact that like they can't seem to keep your attention. They can't seem to excite you or be interesting enough for you, and it's like bothering the fuck out of somebody. Okay, so somebody kind of like hates that they can't like be your excitement or something. Maybe you're always off into other things, looking into other things, curious about other things, other than maybe who this person is, and it's like they are bothered by the fact that like they don't have your full attention, that like you're not like on them, focused on them, or curious about them. They're bothered that you keep on looking elsewhere. They want your focus to be on them. They want to be your curiosity and why you're intrigued or excited, or they want to be what you're looking into, something like that. And maybe you straight up called someone boring, or again, it's by your actions they could tell. And of course this got somebody bothered because it's like they don't want to be the one that you get bored with, or they don't want to be why you're bored, or you know, they want to be the one that's actually bringing you excitement. Okay, so yeah, y'all gotta literally show somebody how boring they were, and they're bothered. Like they don't want you being looked at as boring to you, you know.
This is even giving y'all don't let the past define you. And this is why people are bothered. Their freaking past is defining them, because they still talk about this shit to this day. They still talk about the people, places, and things that were in their past. Shit that was long gone. Shit that happened 15 freaking years ago, 60 years ago. Shit they wasn't even born. Shit they still talking about shit when they wasn't even born, like type shit. Like this person, somebody here. And then remember, these could be multiple people in energy, but take out resonate. But it's like you don't let your past define you. You know that where you were years ago is not where you plan to be today. Or you know that you always a working, improving, evolving woman or something. You ain't about to just be stuck in the same place, or letting where you was define you or keep you stuck. You don't move like that. You keep it pushing. Even when you do feel stuck, you'll cut them motherfucking strings off to get out of there, instead of just sitting there playing victim and stuff, or you know, again, letting it define you and letting it take over you to where you can't move forward. That's not you, and this is why people are bothered by you. Maybe these are people who try to even get you in this energy, who wanted you to feel like you had to be held accountable. Yeah, I'm getting that too. Like you had to be held accountable for what you did, or people who constantly try to bring up your past, or again, just trying to use that as a way to define you, or even still looking at you. Yeah, these even be like people from your past still looking at you in the same light of when you were a child, or in the past when you were younger, when you were a whole different person. But again, you're always evolving and changing as a woman. You can't think I'm still old me and think that's how you're gonna treat me too. This is why they say like you don't ever go up in your hometown and shit. It's like people want to look at you as like who they always saw you as, whether it's that kid, it's that person who did act a certain way when you were younger, or again, it is them defining you by who you was, what you used to do. But this ain't that no more, okay? You passed them days. So yeah, it's like people bothered by that. They can't like try to define you or keep you in some type of category even. Like paint you to be, again, who they want you to be or who they thought you was, growing up, or, know you at. That's why I said this could be like childhood friends or people you're very familiar with, or family, and specifically in this sense, because it's like they want to define you as what they knew you as, but you're grown now. You can even be grown now, okay? You're grown, you're evolving, you're changing as you grow. So it's like you can't look at me like that anymore. And I feel like you make that clear, or you move like that, and this is why people bother, okay, y'all?
Then, like I said, I can't even stay on one topic. It's just the simple fact as well, though, that you don't live in the past. These are people that are bothered because they live in the past. They can't stop talking about past events, past people, shit that happened in the past, whether it was with you both, whether it was a situation with you both or other people in their lives. But they talk about the past all damn day. And you too busy in the present and worried about your future. What the hell you look like looking back to the past? It's gone.
Some people are bothered because even when you don't have shit collective, okay, with the ten of Pentacles in reverse, even when you don't have shit, like even when your foundation is like totally rocked, okay, you don't have no money, you ain't got no foundation, not a house, maybe even, okay, you don't got no help, no resources, no family, even nobody to help you even, or again, it's just you're in lack in some type of way, but you don't be needing the help. You don't even be needing the support. You don't even be like in no sympathy as energy, wanting somebody to help you because you didn't like lost it, or you're in lag, or you don't have something. I'm just getting like people are bothered because you don't ask for like help. You don't ask for support, okay? You rather just
thug that shit out.
Is what I'm getting, and people are bothered by this. Like people want you to be like, oh, I'm in need, I'm lacking, I don't have this and I don't have that.
They want you begging and saying you're in need, and that these are people want you begging and being vulnerable. But I'm getting like these even the wrong type of people to even be vulnerable with. So why would you even ask these motherfuckers for help?
It's like people want you to reach out and maybe ask for help and things like that, but they see that you don't, and this is why they're bothered. Or they just, or again, like, let's be real, like these are people that just want to be like, I told you so, or haha, you don't have this, you don't have that, but you don't be giving a fuck, okay? I feel like you be knowing everything is like a lesson, or that it's something to heal you, teach you, learn you, grow you, but you ain't letting like, just because you don't have something, you're not about to be out here again wanting some sympathy, wanting somebody to like take care of you. You don't give a fuck. You gonna figure that shit out on your own. This is why people bother. Like, and since I said it's like they want you to feel some type of way because you don't have something, because you're lacking, okay? Most of the people who be lacking be rich for real spiritually. You just never know what the case is. But never underestimate somebody like thinking because they're in lack, like that they are all around the board lacking. And I'm just saying this because that's how some people see things. And this is why you won't catch them like wanting some sympathy for the situation there. And that's just what I'm getting. Like people could just really want you to have to reach out. Maybe somebody even helped you lose everything, and it's like they want you to depend on them and ask for their help and want you to call them and reach out to them for help, but you don't. So it's like plot twist. You try to take everything from me so I can need you, and I still don't need you. So they're fucking bothered, okay? This is sick. And it sounds crazy, y'all, like I always gotta say. You will be surprised at how people will do certain things because they want you to depend on them. This is what makes like insecure people feel very like this is just off of my observation, being very knowledgeable about like psychology and how people's minds work and stuff. It's like people will do certain things because they want you to like need them. They want you to depend on them. Meanwhile, you know, they will paint the picture like, oh, so and so always depending on me and always wanting me. I want somebody independent. They will try to portray that for some, but genuinely those type of people be the ones that want people to depend on them. And let's not act like it don't start in childhood. Like your parents, they be wanting you to like depend on them, so they won't like do things to help you kind of venture off on your own because they want you to depend on them. So they'll keep like gradually giving you little things here and there to kind of, you know, keep you right where they want you. But it's never going to be enough to where you can really venture off. And that's because people low-key like that. It's like they feel superior when somebody needs them. Let's not fucking act like that's not a thing. Because I be so tired of you trying to turn a blind eye to that. Like, it sound crazy, but it's a real thing. Like, people will really do things just to have you depend on them. Like, they will, like I said, it's many ways people can do it. So you just not needing somebody, not depending on people, okay? You just figuring out yourself, healing again, learning and growing through it yourself. That got people bothered, bruh. Especially because they try to help you lose it all so you can need them, and you still don't. Jokes is on them. But you could easily, I can't even think of none right now. Like I said, they'll give you like an intro, they'll give you a little bit, but if you really like look up like how parents or partners, even whoever, try to control people, ways that people try to control people in a way where they want them depending on them, you will definitely see some examples, okay? But that's the thing. Somebody here, you could be a Virgo, you could be a Gemini, Cancer. I'm also getting Libra, Scorpio. Heavy on the Virgo, right? Because we said Virgo, Libra. Somebody could be born in August, born on the 8th. Yeah, heavy Scorpio as well. Yeah, I said that as well. And somebody could be born, yeah, heavy Gemini, heavy Cancer. And somebody could be born on the 6th, okay? Alright, let's get like one more. Why are people bothered to have these placements, sun, moon, or rising, or whoever's involved could have these placements? You could be also born on these dates or somebody else is, or birth months. Some people, you got bothered in general though, collective, because you're healing, okay? You're not somebody who chooses to stay in lack. Like I said, you're not somebody who chooses to have a lack mentality, and which is, like we all know, broke is a mindset. So this is just like in general though, you don't have like a lack mentality. Is just what I'm getting, because as I'm trying to get into what I'm saying about you healing, it's like you are not somebody who wants to stay in this energy, in lack, and having a lack mentality. Some people do though, and this is why these are the people that's probably bothered. But you choose to heal, okay? You choose to do the right thing and heal, okay? Again, not let nothing define you. And it's just like you're not somebody who just wants to stay where they were. Yeah, stay in some type of comfort zone. Stay in the past. This is not you. You choose to always move forward and heal as you're doing so. And this is why you got people bothered. Some people are still stuck in the same place, doing the same things. On top of that, they're not healing. They're not doing the work. Okay, duh, which explains why they're in the same place. But you're somebody who's going to break out of like a comfort zone, or a same place you've been in, or even having the same lack mentality, whatever it is. But you're going to get up out of a situation. You're going to heal. You're going to heal, which helps you get up out of a situation. Meanwhile, other people, they're going to stay stuck in the same place. in the same comfort zone, in the same lack mentality. And this is why people are bothered by you, because you're the opposite. Because you got options, okay? Whether love, work opportunities, opportunities in general. You have options. You're somebody with options, okay? And like I said, you got so many people who could have tried to make sure you don't get anything. They try to keep you held hostage. This is what I like to be saying. I be saying that all the time because that's what it's like. But somebody wants to because this really how people be thinking, just because you don't actually see somebody held hostage. When people try to control people, that's exactly what that shit is like in physical form. It's like seeing somebody tied up, held hostage, right? But it's like people were even trying to keep you from these opportunities is what I'm getting. Is who these people are that are bothered, and they try to keep you from opportunity, from a opportunity even, right? Like in specifically opportunity, and now you got 6 of them motherfuckers. Okay, but it's just giving you have hella opportunities. You get hella opportunities. You get hella offers. Okay, things that people didn't want you to have, though you're getting it, and this is why they're bothered. Okay, and it could be one specifically, but it's like, shit, you got more than just one opportunity offered. So it's like if y'all gonna try to take one opportunity, you're gonna have to try to take all, because I still got endless opportunities that awaits me. Okay, so you are somebody though who gets opportunities. Maybe there's people who don't get as many opportunities as you, and they're definitely bothered by this. Okay, that you get a lot of suitors. Okay, yeah, and some people hate how your emotions aren't all over the place. You're somebody who is very emotionally stable, okay? Very emotionally, mentally stable. Meanwhile, other people are unhinged, unstable, okay? They cannot have any type of stability or something. They could be unhinged in a way where they're their own worst enemy. They're sabotaging themselves, okay, or they're letting other people do this to them. But that's what I'm saying. You're somebody though who's very much stable and hinged, okay, and people are bothered by this. They want you to be unhinged like them, but you're not, okay? Yeah, somebody wants you to be in illusions and in confusion and all that, and you're not, and this is why they're bothered. You be seeing shit for what it is. You're somebody who faces your reality. They don't. They're the type to run from their reality, okay? You see her have that blindfold on. They don't want to face reality. They're still stuck because they won't face their reality, okay? So yeah, this is everything to do with facing reality. Somebody don't want to face the reality, but you're not scared of facing reality. You're going to really address some shit and see it for what it is and figure out how you can move forward. Because like I said, you're somebody who heals and keeps it pushing, okay? You ain't never caught up in this is even selling dreams. I just got maybe you're not easily influenced, right? People can't just come up to you and sell you a dream. You gotta really be paying attention to the offer that people try to sell you. Whatever it is somebody trying to sell you, even if this is somebody telling you they want to be in a relationship with you, you don't just be going. Just because somebody wants something from you, you don't just give it to them. Situations like that, you really pay attention to detail. You really make sure that this is going to be an asset for you. You make sure that this is going to change your life for the better and not for the bad in a negative way. And people are bothered by this, okay? So it's given you could have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, or you're just very smart, okay? Very much thorough even. It's why people are bothered by you. It's they can't get around you. No matter how they try to even sit and study you, they still can't get around you is what I'm getting. And this is why y'all got people bothered. Yes, and then these are cups, something to do with your mental. You're very smart. This is giving you're very smart when it comes to psychology, your mental and your emotional factor. You're very smart. It's giving strategic even. And this is why people are bothered. People cannot get around you. Like, they cannot get around you, I'm telling you. And this is why people are so bothered. People want you to be like disillusioned like them, like in illusions and shit, under spells and shit, and in confusion, like I said. But that is just not true. That's just not you. You somebody who very thorough. You be seeing exactly what the fuck going on. You be seeing shit exactly for what it is. You don't try to be in no illusion about nothing. You don't be trying to like this is like liking the idea of somebody, but knowing like it's not realistic. This knowing like something isn't realistic, or this person isn't realistic, but you like the idea. No, you're going to take the approach where you're being more realistic about stuff. And this is just why people are bothered, y'all. So I'm gonna just say in general, like, it's your mindset, the way you think, how strategic you are, what you know. I really feel like some of y'all could be very good in psychology, very good with understanding the mind, at least the mind, the emotional factor, at least. And it's just, I just keep getting like people cannot get around you, and this is why people are bothered. Okay, even when people like hiding their hands, I'm getting, because like it's a snake up there. Even when somebody hiding their hand, you still know what the fuck going on, what they up to. Yes, and this is why people are bothered. It's like they can't fuck you over, even if they tried, even if they sat and studied you and watched you for what, this is 7 of Cups, 7 years shit. They could have been studying you or some shit, and they still can't fuck you over. Okay, and this is why people are bothered. Somebody could also be born the 7th, born in July, Leo, Cancer here as well. Somebody could also be a drinker here. They like to drink. Somebody likes ice cream. Okay, I'm getting family members, baby mother, baby father here. Somebody is definitely a nurturer, a mother figure here, or very nurturing, man or woman. Somebody is very nurturing though, as to who this is. Somebody could wear hats often. Somebody could have one child, a son specifically. Doesn't have to be though, could be a girl, but somebody got one child specifically. Someone is and I want to lead it over like you protect yourself, okay? And this just all ties together to what I said, because to have some type of level of like strategicness and knowing psychology and stuff, it's like you are protecting yourself in some type of way. You're protecting yourself in a way where like you're good at like not having people kind of like attack you mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. So that's also like a way of like you knowing how to protect yourself. And I was just getting it like something about you. Yeah, I'm getting like the defense mechanism. I even heard like you could really know how to protect yourself. And I'm getting like in more ways than one. And this is why people are so bothered by you. People could like to try to attack you a lot mentally, emotionally, right? Spiritually even. People could really like to try to attack you more so in the 5D, right? And it's like that shit don't work with you because you know how to protect yourself. That's what I'm saying. You know how to protect yourself. I don't even know what I'm kidding with that, but it's like you know how to protect yourself. And this all ties into why it's hard to like really get around you. You really could very well know how to protect yourself, like spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, but you know how to protect yourself. And this is why it is so hard to get around you. It's so hard to try to play with you, to scam you, to fuck you over. So damn, it's like, of course, people, and these are people who are unprotected. This is why they're trapped now, why they're caught up, why they are in bad situations. You see her, she's tied up, look like somebody tied her up, and that shit. You just call this like a bad situation. It's like people put themselves in bad situations for whatever reasons, but it's like some of them just don't know how to protect themselves. Meanwhile, you do. It's like you'll never be in some situation like that because you know how to protect yourself. And this is why people are bothered. it's like people cannot manipulate you. Like I said, I really feel like it's heavy on your emotional and mental factor, where you're very like strategic with, or you really know how to protect yourself in that area, because people, some of y'all are psychics here. Or again, I told you, like, you're really good with psychology or something, but you could really like read minds. Even maybe you're an empath, but you could really like read minds, or you really could like see through people. You could see into the future, whatever the case is. And I just feel like people could try to attack you more when you're like that, right? But you know how to protect yourself in one or more ways. And I'm getting like, especially like when it comes to the mind, the mental, the emotions, like I feel like love partners, even like family, because whoever like kind of hits your heart chakra, which are like your lovers or your family, the shit they be trying, don't even work with them, because like you just very much know how to protect yourself on that level. Okay, nobody can send no psychic attacks towards you. Nobody fucking with your psych. You're way too thorough. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. This is why you got people bothered. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you on the next one.